Good to see everybody tonight. Good to see the grave diggers. But now I have to do Marvel Strike Force content. Yeah, I know everybody's come for the salt, so make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm just mad. I'm mad a lot about this. Why are we getting this before we're getting a lot of the characters that we actually want to see? Gambit, Rogue, Ghost Spider, just so many other characters that we haven't. Blade. If you can't tell, I like Halloween. I'm a big fan of Halloween. I like, spooky shit and Halloween and, horror movies and all that kind of shit, horror music, all that shit. All things horror and Halloween is my shit. I'm into that. And what the fuck is going on in Marvel Strike Force for Halloween? What the actual fuck is going on in this game right now that celebrates Halloween? What the fuck? We have like a kind of an orange theme going on. Ooh, Lady Deathstrike is so fucking scary. Blade, motherfucker! Blade! When the fuck do we get Blade? When the fuck do you make Supernatural an actual fucking team again? Some shit that I would actually care about. When the fuck is that? And I know everybody's got their thing. Some people, a lot of people, it's Gambit and Rogue. For me, it's Blade, it's the Supernatural team, and now it's fucking Halloween. Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. When the fuck do I get Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider? Never? How many fucking years do I gotta put up with this bullshit before I get some characters that I'd actually want to see? Yeah, Mephisto, that's a fucking good one. Literally anything that I would give a shit about. So yeah, I get Cersei and Ikaris because, sure, Cersei and Ikaris is in the new fucking movie, so they gotta push him. But look at these fucking designs. These designs are dog shit. Like, do I want this in the game? Is this a Marvel fucking character? Like, this is the most bland shit. And I almost feel like they're gonna sell us costumes that'll make them look cooler. Do they look cooler? Does anyone here know, do they look cooler than this in the actual comics? Or do they look like they're in fucking like, what is this? Like, what's the difference between her and Mantis? Lack of antennas? Like, how the fuck am I going to differentiate Ikaris or Cersei? I don't even know which one's which. I can't honestly even tell you. They have no fucking characteristics. I want Blade. It's fucking Halloween and I want Blade and I want fucking Ghost Rider. Or I want Ghost Rider to be relevant. I want anything other than this for Halloween. I don't mind that this is in the game. This is fine. Just give us something for Halloween. We got nothing. We got a stupid fucking event. The event we got is fucking dog shit. Stupid. Dumbass. No theme to it whatsoever. Like I've said before many times, I got pissed off during the Pride event too, because this is where I hang out, motherfucker. Like, yeah, okay, it isn't a big deal if they fuck up like the Pride event to a lot of people. Oh, they called him quirky. What a big fucking deal. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Hartgrave. You're just bitching. No, motherfucker. This is where I live. Okay, they've got me addicted, strung out on this fucking game, and I hang out here daily. So when we throw office parties, which is what these events are, right? We're throwing fucking parties at my shitty fucking office where I clock in daily. I want those fucking parties to be good, to keep me here. Because everybody wants to quit. If they gave a shit about their player base, they would make these office parties banging, okay? And fit the fucking season properly. This doesn't do shit for anyone. This doesn't do shit. Blitzing more is not an event. I've said it before, and I will say it again until I'm blue in the fucking face, because they won't stop doing it. The only way they know how to run an event now is to throw a fucking blitz. It's blitz time, everybody. I mean, at least they didn't fuck it up by making us use their shitball characters in the raids. So there was that. Congratulations. You didn't totally fuck up an event. Like, that's how low the bar is that we're happy that they didn't just totally fuck up an event. And we're like, yay, they did it so great. Oh, I love the fact that they put more currency in the game. Isn't that great that they hid rewards behind another fucking store with another fucking kind of currency? Oh, I'm so fucking happy. No, this is bullshit too. Convoluted bullshit. Somebody had a comment for me when I went on with Valley and they said, oh, you don't think Marvel Strike Force players can do simple math? No, I actually honestly don't. No, I honestly don't think Marvel Strike Force players can do simple math. You play Marvel Strike Force. You don't know how to do simple math. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. Most players that play this game's marketed to actual children. They do not know how to do math. Okay? And even me, right here, I don't know how to do math. Okay? I don't know simple math. I don't want to do fucking math in my fucking video game. I want to be told how to do it. I do math for my job. I get paid to do math, motherfucker. I don't want to do math for my fucking video game. Stop it. Stop it. I don't need that. Let me know right off the bat that I can get 5 stars on Lady Deathstrike if I buy her 3 times a day for the entire duration of the store, which runs longer than the event. Why is this so convoluted? I mean, great that I will come 17 shards short of a 5th fucking star on Lady Deathstrike. Assholes. Like, why the fuck are we 17 shards short? Who the fuck makes this up? And then, yeah, you bait us with this other shit. So people are out there just going like, buy. And then they're not going to get 5 stars on Lady Deathstrike. And then, they'll be in a spot where they're going to need them for like a legendary. And then you have to buy it. Fuck these people. Fuck these people and this kind of mechanic and this kind of making it so intentionally complex that you don't understand it so that you make a mistake and you have to rely upon some idiot in a fucking suit on Twitch to explain it to you. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I know. They gave us all, 3 shards. So you would be 20 shards short. They gave you 3 shards. So now you're 17 shards short. It's fucking stupid. Stupid as shit. Pisses me off. It pisses me off that this is where I fucking hang out and they don't throw parties for shit. Like, those are the perks of the fucking job that is Marvel Strike Force, and they fucked them up by not doing anything appropriate for any of these fucking holidays or world events that they're celebrating, Pride Day, any of this shit. I just remembered back. Just today I got pissed off about this. I'm glad you brought it up because I was like, I remember when it was Ghost Rider. And it was Halloween, and it was Ghost Rider, and it was Marvel Strike Force, and that was all I needed. I needed that little bit to enjoy the game. I don't need a lot. So when Mr. Hartgrave doesn't enjoy the game, when everyone's like, why aren't you so fucking mad, Mr. Hartgrave? Why don't you quit? Because it takes so very little for me to enjoy the game. It takes so very little, but it should tell you a lot about how pissed off I am about how little we're being given right now. We are being given like nothing, no reason to enjoy this game. The only enjoyment on this game is coming if you're spending money. This game is no longer free to play, free to enjoy. It's still free to play, but it's not free to enjoy. You need to spend about $100 per month to enjoy this game, straight up. You know it's true. If you're not spending $100 per month, you're just getting by. And most of us are. I think pretty much everybody's given up spending on this game because it's a pile of shit. But yeah, that we all know it. We all know that it costs about $100 to actually enjoy it, because that's what I would need to do right now. I would need to throw caution to the wind and start throwing tier 15 on like everybody, and then I might be having a good time. But it's going to cost me $100 per month, and I don't feel like supporting this fucking company. I just don't fucking feel like supporting them for that shit. Thank you so much for the hype train. I'm just going to keep rolling on this because I appreciate that so much. So let's talk about Cersei and Ikaris. How the fuck do we get them? How can I get hyped up? All this bullshit, they wrote all this bullshit, 2 paragraphs of bullshit about 2 characters I don't give a fuck about. And they don't give me the one piece of information that I would actually care about, which is how they're going to be released. Is it Strike Pass? Are they Blitz? Are they going to fuck us? Is it going to be reasonable? What's the deal? Is it going to be like Cloak and Dagger? They're going to put them both out. And then later on, it's going to be some kind of currency, some kind of convoluted fucking method. What's the deal? Aren't we going to mention that this is like the first time ever that we've only released 2 characters instead of 3? Well, I guess they're putting out Dormammu. But normally when they put out an extra character like that, they still have another one. All right, another thing we can talk about with Cersei and Ikaris. Another thing we can talk about this is I know a lot of you probably are in the camp where you're like, oh, I was going to build Infinity. Well, you're some of the people right now in here, I can guarantee it, who would look at this. I have this graphic. If you haven't seen this, I honestly don't even know when the fuck I'm going to make another one of these. But I know some people would ask me, what the fuck, man? Why isn't Infinity Watch on here? Why is Infinity Watch safe to build? Because you're late. You were late. Back when I made this in August, you were late. That was your last chance right before August to build Gamora, to build Moondragon, to build Phyla-Vell. They're all trash now. Nebula and Adam Warlock are going to hold some value. But those other three, they're fucking dumpstered. Fucking dumpstered now because Eternals is totally going to unseat them. Now, it's going to take some time. They're not instantly fucked, okay? Like, don't think that these two characters are going to come to the game and instantly fuck up Infinity Watch in the arena. It's going to take some time. It always does. And I think they're going to release this team really, really slow. Just like they did with, like, X-Factor. I'm sorry, X-Force. No, X-Factor. Just like they did with X-Factor where, like, the Dad Bros came out. So these are like the new Dad Bros. This is the same kind of release method I think that they're going to do, which means that you can expect it. You're going to need them for a Legendary Unlock as well. I'm pretty sure you're going to need them for a Legendary Unlock because I feel like they're going to follow this X-Factor release method. So here's your Dad Bros, and then they're going to drop like another one some other way, and then they'll drop in 2 more in another patch, and they'll probably put patches in between. But basically, Infinity Watch is going to be full dead by January. In January, your Infinity Watch will be totally out of the arena. It'll all be Eternals. If you don't have Eternals, you won't be in the arena. So if you haven't built Infinity Watch yet, which is funny as shit too, because this is a new one, Moondragon's not even farmable. Moondragon goes straight to the fucking dumpster before we even get to farm her. What the actual fuck is that? That's ridiculous. I don't understand that. And that's another part of the blog that pissed me off. I'm going to skip and then we'll watch the Strike Time video. We'll do the react to the Strike Time video now that everybody's here. Everybody wanted me to do that anyways. So we'll fucking do it. But I want to talk about character availability because that still pisses me off. So they're letting us know, there's really only information here is that Misty Knight is going to go to the Blitz Orb. So what they're not telling you here, because they're assholes, because they may as well tell that, and nowhere in this blog do they talk about the new Doom campaign. They let us know it's coming. In the in-game mail, they let us know the Doom campaign's coming, but nowhere in this fucking blog do they talk about it and who's going to be on the nodes, which is the only information I want once again. But they're going to put Colleen and Moondragon on the nodes. And probably Anti-Venom. And then when Anti-Venom comes out of the Premium Orb, they're going to put Deathpool in. So that's the bullshit that you can expect happening there. Why they're not clear about it, I don't fucking know. It's entirely insane. Why they're killing off Infinity Watch is beyond me. I mean, I guess they're still going to be like a solid war team. They're going to be, oh man, I'll be fucking surprised if Infinity Watch ends up just like Black Order as quick as that happened. As soon as Black Order left the arena, they were fucked in war too. So with the advanced rate that they're moving things, I'll be very surprised to see Infinity Watch just fucking die a horrible death in war as well, which is just sad after all the resources we pumped into it. Oh man. Oh, Eternals is going to be rough. You know what's just hitting me just now? I'm just having this revelation. Eternals is going to be rough. You want to know why? There's not going to be any old characters on it. They're just going to sell you Arena. Yeah, Arena's going... Look, Arena already was kind of pay to win, but Arena's going full pay to win. You heard it, everybody. In the year 2022, Marvel Strike Forces Arena is going to be full pay to win. That's right. With a brand new team that can only be obtained at high levels with cash. No legacy characters. Oh, they're correcting that. They are correcting that shit. They are absolutely going to correct the problem that they had with Infinity Watch, where you got 2 of them for free, basically, if you've been playing long enough. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, they're so smart. Someone said today in my group, in my inner circle, they said they're not even trying to hide how much they're reaching into your wallet. And it's true. They're just not even hiding it anymore. They give no fucks. All new characters. They don't give a shit. give a shit about your legacy characters. And why the fuck do we got to build Winter Soldier? Where the fuck is his team? Bullshit. Thank you so much for the hype train. Let's do this react for the hype train. Thank you so much for subscribing. It is September. We're going to 200 subscriptions here on Twitch. People want to make me their content zombie. And I want you to help them turn me into a content zombie. To become a content zombie, I need like 1,000 subscribers here on Twitch. I know it seems like a lot, but that bar is going up as we speak. So it's going to happen. And when that day comes, Mr. Hartgrave will be out here 24/7 doing whatever the fuck you want him to do. VR, Darkest Dungeon 2, Marvel Midnight Suns coming up, reacting to fucking Cerebro videos. Really, y'all want to watch a Cerebro video? Who the fuck actually wants to watch this? I can't believe these videos get more views than my videos. I'm actually saying something. He's going to say nothing. He's going to say nothing for like a fucking... How long is this thing? Holy shit. I'm going to go over to actual YouTube. 20 minutes of nothing. Here we go. Straight time.
Marvel Strike Force fans, I am Cerebro, your community.
That's a busted ass Doctor Strange costume. Shit don't fit. Shit don't fit. Did he pick it up in a hurry or did that come from home? Eye of Agamotto is pretty legit. Couldn't have shaved the beard down. He didn't fully commit. He didn't fully commit. You could have fully committed and done the beard. He didn't do the beard. I don't know. Not a fan, man. You could have went all the way. Come on, trim the beard down. If he would have trimmed the beard down, I'd have give him a pass on how ill-fitting this is. I'd have been like, all right, at least he trimmed the beard down. Like, why not, man? Yeah, like, you got to be half-assed at this too? You're like half-assed as a community manager. You got to be half-assed as a cosplayer? Like, dude, I did Doctor Strange one Halloween. I grew it out. I did it. It took like I don't grow very well, the beard. But I did. And I went through all the painful in-between stages for one night. And I wasn't on video. Took some pictures. Okay? Yeah, he's got the extra large fucking kid's costume on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You got Scopely money. Have him bail out. People were looking for hints in the background. What were they? What was the hints in the background that they were saying? I forgot what. I don't know if there's any fucking hints back there. Darkhawk is still back there. They're still trying to hint at that. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Manager, and welcome to Strike Time.
Don't you have to manage a community to be called a community manager? Isn't that part of it? Wouldn't you have to like manage a community at some point to be called a community manager? Or can you just call yourself that? I guess that Zemo was just calling himself a community manager and he didn't do shit for the community. So I guess he can. I guess you can literally do that.
An amazing show to get to today, but I do want to highlight something that happened last week over on Marvel.
Dude, why you gotta lie? Like right off the start, he lies. We have an amazing show for you. Dude, you don't even have a show. You have propaganda. You have like under 20 minutes of propaganda for us today. Like if you had, like you can't even tell the truth about a fucking show.
Strikeforce.com. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out last Friday's weekly development.
No one would want to look at this. No one would want to read this. We're watching the video so we don't have to read. What the fuck?
Development blog where we gave all the details on Dark Dimension 5, including the kit for the mighty Dormammu. It also features an in-depth interview about Dormammu with one of our game developers who just happens to be today's guest. So let's get to the interview.
Oh shit, we get to look into the soulless eyes of a developer.
All right, guys, we are back again. Another great interview. This is going to be a good...
Where'd the costume go? Shot at a different time? Okay, it's no longer Halloween. He's half-assing Halloween.
One today, lots of good information. Mr. Todd Owens, thank you for coming back, sir.
Hey, thank you for having me. Glad to be back.
I hope you're not talking about me. My voice acting's on point. My voice acting is wonderful. You will respect the voice acting.
And you've been pretty busy lately. You just did another interview last week.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Romanix about Dormammu.
Yeah, definitely
Remanix. Is that how we say it? Oh.
go check that out if you guys haven't seen it yet. So, we have another big Marvel theatrical release, and if history has taught me anything, even from this year alone,
history's taught me
we like to
something.
support-
History's taught me something. When we have there's going to be an event campaign, and the movie's out, and then they're going to do one of the live events. He's gonna go on live stream, and I hope he goes on with Megan. Megan's getting so good. Megan's getting so good. I want to watch one. Yay! I hope they do a live stream. Everybody, make sure you like and subscribe because we'll be back to do the live stream.
those big releases, right?
That's right. We'll have 2 new characters from the Eternals movies joining us on Marvel Strike Force.
Okay, let's set the stage here because I think
Yeah, he totally trimmed the beard. So like the Doctor Strange thing was from the past, and then he trimmed the beard for this. I don't understand. Man, that's weird. Or maybe this is like way in the past. Either this was in the past, or either way, it's weird.
we're kind of getting into some new territory for Marvel fans out there.
No, it's recent because he's referencing shit that happened just now. It's so weird.
Who are the Eternals?
That's a long story. They've been in the comics for a while now. In Marvel Comics, there were ancient entities called the Celestials, and they came to Earth 1 million or more years ago in the first host. And when they were there, they did some experiments.
Dude, this guy don't know shit about the Eternals. You know how I know he don't know shit about the Eternals? Because the Eternals is mad complicated. You know who knows about the Eternals? Movie Bob knows about the Eternals. You guys ever see Movie Bob? The shit's actually super complicated, but Movie Bob, Eternals. It took him like hours to explain the Eternals. Eternally confusing. Yeah, part 1 and part 2. 40 minutes of Eternals, okay? It's not a simple story. And the way they're going to introduce it in their game is going to be fucking dog shit. So look forward to that.
On the early humans that they found, and from those they created the Eternals, and they created the Deviants. And the Deviants are more or less failed experiments. They become beast-like, they have destabilized DNA, they're prone to extreme mutation, and the Eternals were there tasked to keep the Deviants in line, and otherwise they would rapidly multiply and take over everything.
Yeah, it's that's kind of weird to try and put like 1 million years into like a few sentences, but I think you did a good job. I was also reading up a lot on the Eternals to prepare for this interview here. Apparently there were like 100 of them created. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume we didn't
He read the Wikipedia entry on the Eternals, so he did better.
make 100 for this release, right?
That is true. We picked a duo that we thought would be a great representation of the Eternals, and would also fit what we were going for the game.
The fuck you did. The fuck you did.
So we're bringing Icarus and Cersei to the game.
Well, short of flipping a coin here, I think I'll go ahead and play the ladies first card and say, let's start with Cersei.
Sure. So Cersei is a history in the comics as well.
Oh man, what a character design. Oh, really banging it out there. She looks amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to dump in all my resources into that.
She has superhuman abilities, including strength, mortal, like all of the Eternals. And her main power is her ability to manipulate and transmute things that she comes into contact with. So we leaned into creating her as a controller for the duo.
All right, cool. Let's dive into this Master Transmuters kit. Would you please start with the passive?
Sure. So when she spawns into a mission, if she starts at full health, then she gains a one-time full negative effect clear, debuff clear, and a big heal for herself if her health drops below 40%. Also, when she starts a battle, she's going to give herself and Icarus a couple defense ups, 2 turns of defense up. And then if it's in Arena or Dark Dimension, she's going to give that 2 turns of defense up to all of her allies. And then on her turn, as long as she's not stunned, she's going to give herself.
Are we going to discuss that why she sucks out of Dark Dimension and Arena? Are we gonna do the Eternals like just not do other things? Is that part of the lore too, that the Eternals are only good like in the arena and Dark Dimension, and like if you took them into a raid they would just suck? Or if you tried to use them in war they just wouldn't? Is that part of it too? Is that part of the lore? Is there like an in-universe reason why they're only good like in the arena and Dark Dimension, or is that just like some bullshit?
2 defense up and a turn of speed up. And then also she's going to pick one random enemy that has death proof, and she's going to try to clear the death proof off that enemy and then give herself and any...
She's going to fuck up Infinity Watch. She's designed to fuck up Infinity Watch. Everything she does fucks up Infinity Watch, okay? We designed her kit to hard counter Infinity Watch. All the shit we wrote just means that she fucks up Infinity Watch. That's all she does. That's her whole purpose in life, is to come to the game, get you to spend money to beat Infinity Watch, because fuck you. That's why. That's what she does. That's the lore of the character. That's why she's a controller. Who knows? Fuck you. Who gives a shit?
Other Eternals allies, which is just Icarus, +1 death proof. And then also on her turn, she's going to heal herself for a little bit. And then finally, she gives some extra health and some extra...
Why? Why does she heal herself for a little bit? Because all new characters heal themselves. Duh, of course, because she goes into Dark Dimension. She needs to do well there, so she heals herself. Why not?
Focus to herself in Icarus. Right. And in Arena and Dark Dimension...
Remember when the characters in the game didn't heal unless they actually healed? Remember that? Remember that? Like, characters in the game only had abilities if they had those abilities. Like, they didn't just... It wasn't like, oh, they're super strong, so they heal. Like, Luke Cage didn't heal. Luke Cage is a tough motherfucker. You can't fuck up Luke Cage, but he didn't just randomly fucking heal. Now he does. Oh, now he does. But that wasn't the case. It used to be Night Nurse healed, because she's a fucking healer, right? She's designed to be a healer. Like, Mantis was a little bit of a stretch, but okay, she has like some psychic heal. Somebody needs to heal on the team. She heals. The rest of the team didn't just regenerate health. Right? That's the new thing now. Everyone just regenerates health. Hulk just regenerates health. Hulk doesn't just regenerate fucking health. He just can't be fucking hurt. He doesn't just like heal wounds and shit. He doesn't get wounded. How do you work that? You'd have to make defense actually matter in the game. But they don't want to do that because that would take some fucking work. So no, you take Hulk down to 50% health and then just boom, he's at 100% health. I don't know why. Why did Hulk just heal all of his wounds? I don't know. Never seen it in the comics. Doesn't matter.
She gives some extra damage to herself with her Icarus.
Okay, there's a lot there. Some things that I want to kind of drill into a little bit more. The part where she can essentially steal death proof and spread that to her allies. I think that's the first character that can do that on a single ability. Am I right about that?
Cersei is the first character that will do that with death proof.
Okay.
She's going to basically find somebody that has it, try to take it off them, and then give it to herself and to her ally Icarus.
Doesn't Gamora do that? Isn't that literally what Gamora does? Am I wrong? Is that just semantics, or... I mean, I don't want to like nitpick on him, but they're like literally the developer. He's like literally the developer of the game. But isn't that bring to ruin? Clear death proof from all allies. If any enemy had death proof, apply 1 death proof. Isn't that what Gamora does? Like, yeah. Seems like it. Maybe, I mean, you know, technically she clears it and then she gives it. So she doesn't take that death proof from that character and give it to herself and then spread it. She clears it and then creates a new death proof. Man, these guys know so much about their own game. I'm super impressed with their knowledge of Marvel Strike Force. That they're able to talk free-formed without any editing whatsoever and not make any mistakes like this. It's amazing. It's amazing that they're showing their knowledge of the game so much. It's what we always envisioned, actually. Their level of knowledge is what we always envisioned that they had. So it comes into line with what I've always thought about them.
But it's not the first time we've used a mechanic like this. Strife has something similar to this on his basic, where if he attacks a character that has taunt, then he tries to take their taunt
But not death proof, even though I think they're literally showing Gamora taking death proof and adding it to other characters. But hey, whatever, who gives a shit?
from them, and because of that, then spread some the buffs.
So it's interesting that they're showing the raid team. Like, man, are they trying to kill fucking Adam Warlock off the fucking raid team too? What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, man. Come on, man. So yeah, fuck them. No, you still need death. You need Deathpool. You still need death. I wouldn't put Silver. You gotta have, because Deathpool feeds all. Do they feed energy too? I think Silver Surfer would go. I think it's gonna be Cloak, Dagger, Deathpool, and then these two fucks. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing here. I think it's still gonna be Adam Warlock. I don't think these two are gonna raid. I honestly don't think these two are gonna raid for shit. I don't think so. This is some arena shit they're trying. I guess maybe in the arena, this is the move. Because, yeah, Deathpool doesn't do shit outside of raids, which is in her backstory, actually. If you look it up, it'll tell you that Deathpool doesn't do shit outside of raids because stuff and things.
On that target to his ally, Mr. Sinister. So not quite the same, but basically runs in the same family of abilities.
So on her passive, it also calls out that she has the ability to clear debuffs. Since trauma is still kind of a new effect in the game, I just want to be clear, will trauma prevent her clearing the debuffs off of herself with her passive?
Yeah, so if she has trauma and her turn comes up, any of her abilities that would normally clear a debuff, that won't go away.
And then finally, it says Icarus allies, plural. I'm going to assume...
Oh, he's Superman. He's Superman. Oh, I'm so glad they brought Superman to the game. Hey, everybody, did you see that? We got Superman. Sweet. They got Superman. They missed his cape. They fucked up. They fucked up and didn't put the cape on. They forgot his. Are they going to add his cape? Is he in early access? Oh shit! No, Philavel got it. Philavel got your cape, bro. Can he take Philavel's cape and get that going on? He's Superman. That's cool. All right, we get Superman. I was wondering when are we gonna get Batman too? I'm looking forward to when Batman comes. Oh shit! Is that Batman? Is that Batman? We got Batman and Superman? Oh, this is great. Are we going to get the Flash? Where's the Flash at?
That's going to account for any clones that are created of Icarus, right?
That's just us covering our bases for anytime anybody gets cloned, or for instance...
That's just us, like, just hating on Mr. Sinister. That's what that is. You see, Tony Scungili said that Mr. Sinister was going to be an evergreen character. So now every character we have to put out has to say can't be cloned, or like eats clones, or fucks up clones, because we're so afraid of Mr. Sinister that we have to make every character now not be clonable. It has nothing to do with their lore or any of the movies or any of the comics or any of that kind of shit. It's basically just us being really afraid of Mr. Sinister, and we don't really want people to enjoy Dark Dimension at all. We want to make sure that Mr. Sinister is totally shut down, and that the Marauders are entirely dead as a team, and that no one can ever use them again. If you put 7 red stars on Mr. Sinister, we want you to feel like a fucking idiot. So he cannot be cloned for that reason. We want you, who likes Mr. Sinister, to feel like a fucking idiot. So hopefully that is driven home by us putting lines of text in to this day that block Mr. Sinister, because fuck Mr. Sinister.
In a mission or Dark Dimension sometime later, if
I'm paraphrasing. That's about what he said just now, right?
The missions teams decides to put a couple Icaruses or a couple Cerseis into a battle, then it would hit all of those.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah, great. Nice future-proofing there. All right, how about we move on to her ultimate ability, please?
Sure. For her ult, she starts out by clearing debuffs from herself and her allies. If the battle's arena or Dark Dimension, she's going to flip instead of just clearing them, which is a nice...
Man, I really hate the arena. I really don't like seeing a fucking arena tag. Really? You got to put a fucking arena tag on this shit? Get the fuck out of here with that. Why the... man, of all the fucking things. We don't need that shit. We need less of that shit. Fucking arena. Will it be Grand Arena when that comes out too? Good Lord.
Nice thing. Then when she does attack, it's a huge attack all, and if Icarus is an ally...
I agree, chat. Their shirts are dumb. They should be in a fucking suit. I fucking come out here on Twitch, ready for business. You can't show up in a professional manner with a fitting Doctor Strange costume? Come on, get it together, man.
She's going to reduce the speed bar of all the enemies at the same time as well. She's then just going to give herself and Icarus some speed up and regens. And if the battle is an arena, she's going to generate energy for herself. And Icarus, she's going to give herself 2 energy. She's going to give Icarus 2 energy. And then she applies taunt to the slowest enemy support.
Okay, so even more callouts to Icarus there. But what I want to zero in on is the part where it says you attack the enemy support with the lowest speed. That seems rather specific. Is that...
That's to specifically fuck up Moondragon, because fuck you, Moondragon. Because if we don't fuck up Moondragon, Moondragon's actually a good character. If she gets to like her like 3rd turn, we're just going to make sure that she never gets to her 3rd turn. We found that matches went the wrong way if she was allowed to. So fuck her. We'll just shut her down.
Was that an intentional decision rather than just blanket and enemy support?
They literally take this shit into Arena and throw it at Infinity Watch, and then whatever doesn't work, they just like toggle the thing. They're like, oh, we have to make sure that that hits this character to beat them, so it will. Like they don't put, there's no thought in this, there's no creativity, there's no thinking about what it's going to do outside of other modes. They literally, that's why we have these tags. It's laziness. It's not good game design. It's not balanced. It's not any of that kind of shit. It's because they are fucking lazy. It's lazy to stick tags on it and hide shit behind fucking tags.
Or enemy support with the highest speed?
Well, so as we're balancing characters, we do have certain goals that we've set out for them that we want to...
There ain't no goddamn balance in this game. Ain't nothing balanced. Only way you can balance things is with like money. Balance the fucking scales in your favor with more money on the scale on your side. That's your fucking balance. But these characters aren't balanced for shit. These 2 characters are going to beat every other fucking character in the game in Arena and in Dark Dimension. Jesus. I mean, yeah, they've nerfed them in all the other modes so that they can sell you other characters for other modes. That's the balance.
To achieve. Sometimes that's specific against a team or certain characters that we want to either enhance or eliminate. So for Cersei, targeting the lowest speed enemy support in Arena, it just helps Icarus and Cersei hit the goals that we were really shooting for them.
Which was to destroy... Why aren't these just coming out and saying that this will destroy Infinity? I mean, they're showing it destroy Infinity Watch. Are we dumb or something? Like, just be like, they're designed to kill Infinity Watch. They're just designed to kill Infinity. Designed to, achieve the goals that we had for the team. What's the fucking goal? The goal is to kill Infinity Watch, right? Does it kill Infinity Watch? Oh, yeah, it kills Infinity Watch. It fucks him up real good. By the time we have all the characters running, it'll just push Infinity Watch's shit up on like a 500K punch up. That's what it's going to do.
When we laid out the team.
All right, let's keep this train going because we still got a lot to get to. How about her special ability?
Her special is really nice. Starts out by applying stun to her primary target, and then she's going to call 2 allies to attack that target, and then she ends her special by applying...
You see, what this lets them do by locking all this behind Arena is it allows them to build other characters, and they don't have to think about these characters. These characters only work in Arena. So they don't have to think about how they work outside of Arena because they don't. It's that fucking simple for them. And then when they come up with new characters who don't have like OP Arena abilities, they don't have to worry about them beating this team in Arena because only this team is going to beat this team in the Arena. No other team will.
Applying barrier to herself and Icarus, and in Arena, she's going to apply barrier to all of her allies.
Okay, to be clear on barrier, there's a max that you can give a character, and I think it is that 30% max health.
Oh God, so ISO, is it Striker and Skirmisher? Is it just going to be Striker and Skirmisher on these 2? Neither you can't be fortifier because you already have barrier, so more barrier isn't even going to function.
Right? In case people out there don't know how much barrier you can have.
So, yes. So for each character, based on their health, their barrier can only be up to 30% of their health. So for a character like...
So it's really funny because fortifier is useless because of this. So it's funny because like fortifier is useless because of this. Isn't that funny? How we have a whole ISO class that's useless because characters are getting barrier now and you can only get 30% of your max health. And so they already have it and fortifier is useless. That's pretty funny.
Cersei, who has a really high health, that 30% is not only going to fill up her full barrier, but is going to fill up everybody else's.
And finally,
yeah, gives everybody
Cersei's
barrier
basic ability.
For her basic, she's going to copy a couple buffs from the primary target, and then she's going to hit that primary target for a decent amount of damage. If Icarus is an ally, then she's going to flip a couple of the buffs on the...
Oh, fortifier's been useless since day one. Yeah, 100% Valgrath, you know. But it's like ridiculous. Like it becomes even more useless the more characters they give barrier to. The more characters that already have barrier built in, the more useless fortifier becomes. It's already to the point where it's all just striker and skirmisher and maybe a healer over somewhere. Who knows? Maybe. Probably not.
The primary to debuffs. And then she's going to call on Icarus to assist so that he will assist pretty much as long as he's there, he's going to come to help her on her.
Assist mechanic, striker skirmisher. They all have fucking assist mechanic now because it's just striker skirmisher combo. Who gives a shit? They win.
Basic. Now, if she's fighting an arena or a dark dimension, then she's going to copy all the buffs on the primary target to herself. And if Icarus is an ally in dark dimension or arena, she's going to flip all the buffs on the primary to debuffs.
So an order of operations question. If her basic ability, if that would knock out the opponent, would she still copy the buffs off of them?
Yeah, the way we've set up the abilities for her is she's going to do that copy first before she does the attack to make sure that she always gets those buffs off the primary before she tries to kill him.
Oh, cool. Great.
Do people actually watch this? Like, who gives a shit about any of this? I mean, it is literally going to come down to hitting auto. Like, all this shit is, they're like reading a technical manual. And the point of all this shit is that it will beat Infinity Watch by hitting auto. You will hit the auto button and it will win against Infinity Watch when it's a full team. That's all it is. Like all this, your special does this and now we designed to do that. And why does it do this? It's none of it fucking matters. None of it fucking matters. You're going to hit auto and win.
All right, let's move on to the second half of this duo. Could you tell us a bit more about Icarus, please?
Sure. So
Icarus it's Superman. He's Superman basically. We didn't put his cape on him, but he's Superman. So he's got all of Superman's powers. He does Superman punch. He does Superman ground pound. He does Superman laser beams, and he's Superman tough. So we just made Superman. We didn't know much about Icarus. Whatever. It's Superman. So he looks like Superman. We give him some Superman hair. It's all good. Just buy him or something.
Blaster. He is a heavy damage dealer. He's also very, very healthy, and he's got pretty decent...
and he's got a nice ass. Please turn him around and make sure you show his ass to everybody. All right. There you go. Thank you for doing that.
Focus and resistance. Just, he's an Eternal.
All right. Let's start with the passive ability.
Yeah, he's an Eternal.
Just like Cersei, Icarus has a number of shared abilities.
He heals himself because fuck you.
So if he starts a match with full health, then he at 40% health after he's taken some damage, then he gets a one-time full debuff clear and he will heal himself up. He's also gaining defense up and speed up on his turn, and he's doing the same action with death proof. So on his turn, he's going to pick an enemy that has death proof, and he's going to try to clear that, and then he's going to give himself and Cersei death proof.
Didn't Yondu do this? Hold up. Didn't Yondu do this? Isn't this what Yondu did? It's never been done before, right? But didn't Yondu do it? Am I remembering that wrong? I mean, that's been a long time. That's been a very long time. But doesn't Yondu do this? On turn, choose one random enemy. If they have a positive effect, copy that positive effect to self. And clear the positive effect from it. He doesn't spread it to other people, but straight up, Yondu did this. It's true. I play with Yondu. Yeah, 4 years ago, Yondu was the shit, man. Yondu was everything. But yeah, they're describing shit that has been done before. Literally, like one of the first characters in the game did that. Didn't give it to other characters, sure. But yes, Yondu did steal Death Proof and give it to other characters. Can do it right now. Not that that matters, but, you know, it's kind of funny. I thought that was funny. Fucking idiots. Don't know their own fucking game.
What is unique about Icarus is that on his spawn, he's going to give himself and Cersei offense up for 2 turns. And in Arena and Dark Dimension, the offense up goes to all of his allies. Then on his turn, if he's not stunned, he's going to clear ability block and 1 random debuff from himself, from Cersei, and from a random ally.
I like the way he reads this, just putting in positives. On turn, this is really cool. If not stunned, he actually gains defense up for 2 turns, which is really great. He gives plus speed up. Sometimes, and that's a really cool thing that he does unique to him. And then you choose 1 random enemy, and that has death proof, and you clear that death proof, which is going to help you in the arena on that enemy, and then apply 1 death proof, which is really swell, to someone else. Like, the fuck, man.
And then on turn, he's always going to heal himself for 15%, and he gives himself and Cersei some extra armor, some extra resistance. And in Arena and Dark Dimension, he gives an extra 25% damage to himself and Cersei.
I think it might have been easier to just ask what he doesn't do. All right, so to summarize his passive, it's basically you want to pair him with Cersei and you want to put them in Arena or Dark Dimension. Like that's...
Oh shit, Cerebro got the mad science. Is that what you came up with, man? Really? You want to put these 2 characters together and you want to use them in fucking Arena or Dark Dimension? Holy shit. What an inference you came up with there. What a fucking connection you made.
That's kind of
a fucking detective over here.
The high level, right?
That's their happy place, yes.
Got it. All right, let's move on to his ultimate ability, please. And I think there's a little less text this time.
Just a little bit. For his ultimate...
Cerebro's even like, do we seriously have to read all these? Is this the video? Is the video us reading this shit? So we just read this shit and that's the video? That people will watch this? This gets clicks?
He's going to attack all. He's going to do a really big attack all. And then if anybody's killed in that attack, then he's going to do it again. Now, if Cersei is an ally, he's going to flip all the buffs on every enemy to debuffs before he attacks. Then he's going to hit, but he also is adding a little bit of piercing to it from Cersei. And he's going to reduce the speed bar of all enemies. And then again, if he kills anybody, he does that attack again.
His ult kills everyone. It kills everyone and everything. His ult destroys everyone.
Now the second attack with Cersei is just the damage and piercing attack. It doesn't reduce the speed bar a second time. Oh, and his ult can't be dodged or blocked.
So when it says repeat this attack, is it just once or would it repeat again if you happen to knock out another character with that attack?
No, it's just the one-time attack. So if one person is killed on his first attack, it'll attack one other time.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. All right, we're making some great progress here. His special ability, can you give us the rundown on that?
Sure.
It will literally do the other thing when it hits the game. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't. I like that he's trying to get ahead of something here. He's like, make sure you clarify this. And then when it comes to the game, it will literally chain kill. And they'll be like, oh, that's what we meant it to do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. So, like, if you thought that he was going to, like, get caught out in something here, and that this is going to, like, protect you from some future, like, bug or something, it won't. It will literally do whatever the fuck it does when it comes out. It'll be all counter to what's said in this video, and it won't matter. It won't matter at all. No one's held accountable.
His special is a big AoE attack. It's going to hit the primary target hardest and clear all the enemy's death proofs and hit all adjacent enemies a little bit less hard. Now, if any of those targets block the attack, then he gains a bonus attack, up to 2 bonus attacks. With the attack over, he gives himself and Cersei some death proof, and then he calls on Cersei and one other ally to assist.
Okay, let's round things out. Icarus's basic attack, please.
All right, on his basic, he's going to do a single target piercing attack. He's going to hit his primary target for piercing damage. And if Cersei's an ally, he's going to get bonus attacks for that. Now, if Cersei is there, then depending on her health, he's going to give her a couple buffs. So if her health is good, if it's above 50%, he's going to give her offense up. And if it's low, if it's below 50%, he's going to give her a regen.
Okay, so this is definitely an extremely strong duo. In testing, what are you finding are the ISO-8 classes that you are gravitating
Striker and Skirmisher. It'll be Striker and Skirmisher for 100.
toward?
For Icarus, we've been playing him with either Striker or
Really?
Skirmisher generally, kind of depending on what.
Because we don't even know the other classes exist. Because we're not even aware of them. The only classes that we build for now, the only characters that we make are Strikers and Skirmishers.
Team you put him onto. He hits really hard, and so that Striker is a great boost to damage if he has someone feeding him vulnerables that he can then strike off of. If I add him to a
Look at that motherfucking health. Yeah, he's a Striker. Striker, 100%. This Superman, of course, is a Striker. Why wouldn't Superman be a Striker? Striker.
team that has a whole bunch of good strikers already, then he makes a good skirmisher. For Cersei, I like.
No. Really? Really? Why? She already has barrier. She's already full up on barrier. Why would you need more barrier? I don't understand.
To play her either as a fortifier or a healer. She has a ton of health, so if she's a healer, the regen.
Holy shit, that health is frightening. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's a huge amount of health. Motherfucker. Yeah, all right. I get where they're going with it. Let's have a look at her kit. What the fuck? The fuck are they talking about? Where's that shit? Where is this shit? Is it Cersei? So doesn't she have an assist? Cersei, character's health, start the match. She heals self. Can she heal anyone else? I mean, if she doesn't heal anyone else, why would you make her a healer? I don't see her healing anyone else. What are her ultimate attack clears negative effects from self and all allies. She flips 3 negative effects. She attacks all enemies. Reduces speed bar. Applies stun. You want her as a skirmisher. Because if this shit doesn't land, then you're fucked. And I don't see her getting extra focus on anything. And then old Superman over here calls an assist, right? Where's his assist shit? If Cersei's an ally, I thought he gains an assist. Okay. So his special, he gets an assist from a random Cersei. If she's a skirmisher, she'll put 2 stacks of vulnerable on and then he'll push your shit up. Gain an assist from Cersei. Yeah, gain assist, put assist now to 1 random Cersei ally on his basic. You want her as a skirmisher. She has super high focus, I know, but she's going to put the vulnerables on. Because she assists Superman. And Superman's a striker. Like, that's clear. So Superman's a striker. He calls in Cersei. She drops 2 stacks of vulnerable. And then he pushes shit up. He claps ass. So I don't get it. I mean, she doesn't heal. Fortifier's fucking pointless. He's lying. Or doesn't understand the game that he's made. He doesn't understand the fucking game. I don't understand. This isn't right. What he's saying now is false.
She applies on her turn feel really good when they go off. And as a fortifier...
No, she's not Wonder Woman. She's Mantis. This is Mantis, but she doesn't have... they took off the antennas. So that's why he's confused. He thinks that she's a healer or something. But she doesn't... She only heals herself. She has no active heal. So you wouldn't make her a healer because she has no active heal. What are you getting out of that? Like, what's the point of that? There's no active heal on any of her shit. She's a skirmisher because she gets called to assist all the time.
If I need her to keep herself healthier, then she's got high ability. Some folks...
You won't need her to do shit because she's going to instantly do what she needs to do. The only thing she needs to do is destroy Infinity Watch, and she does that by design no matter what her class is. It literally doesn't matter what class you make her, which is why he can talk out of his ass like this, because he knows it doesn't actually fucking matter. A lot of people out there think you gotta have like a big brain to play this game or something. You don't. You just put the credit card in until the shit works, and eventually you just win because it's designed that way.
On the team, like to play her as a skirmisher as well, because again, she's got really high focus, and so that helps, and that really helps clearing off buffs from enemies on the ISO attack.
What the fuck did he just said? He said that she might be a skirmisher because she has really high focus? You wouldn't need her to be skirmisher because she has really high focus, but whatever. It's still good because, all right, if she already has really high focus and then she gets 50% more of that really high focus, that means her shit will always land. She will always clear the debuffs. She will always do the things that she's actually supposed to do, which she will stop doing at a certain point. You got to think, yeah, she's going to work great when she comes out, but like 6 months down the road when you've already invested your blue ISO in her, you need to have that extra focus that you're going to get with skirmisher. I'm seeing it all the time right now. How many characters have you had to turn into skirmishers that were something else before? I'm turning more and more characters, which is costing me resources, into skirmisher like every day because they stop doing what they're supposed to do. You need to improve the skirmisher bonus. The plus 50% focus is future-proofing your character. So there are characters that are strikers and there are characters that are skirmishers. There's a couple of healers, but there's really nothing in between.
I'm glad to hear that about Fortifier. I always like to hear when we have new characters that can make use of that one. I find in my roster, Fortifier is probably the class that I usually tend to use the least. So
it's almost entirely useless. There's a few tanks where you can put Fortifier on, like Strife. You can put it on Colossus. You can put it on Luke Cage because they don't have like built. I mean, even Strife has built-in barrier, but it's not very good. So it's okay, but really not outside of that. No, Cap Sam is skirmisher all the way. Dude, if you don't have Cap Sam as a skirmisher, you are fucking up. Put skirmisher on Cap Sam, change your life.
So that's exciting to hear that she can make use of Fortifier.
She should be really good in that position.
So obviously there's a number of callouts to Arena specifically in their kits. And right now we have Infinity Watch that is really kind of tending to dominate that area of the game.
Nope. Come on, Mr. Hartgrave gave you a tip directly to you. Directly to you, Wonderful D. Okay, you made me say that name. You have to put Skirmisher on Cap Sam. You can't have Fortifier on Cap Sam. I'm a fucking Marvel Strike Force expert, and I've given you expert advice, and the advice is to put Skirmisher on Cap Sam. And you're going to nope me? What the fuck, man? It doesn't get any better than this. And everyone else in this room is going to agree with me that Cap Sam is a skirmisher because he is. It's verified. 100%. That's the class you need. This is an intervention. Intervention. Cap Sam is a skirmisher, not a fortifier. No one uses him as fortifier. Literally no one else in this room, or in the entire game for that matter, has Cap Sam as a fortifier. He is a skirmisher 1000%. That's what he is. Just telling you now. And when you switch him up to a skirmisher later on, I want you to remember how right I was. I want you to just remember that. Keep this in your mind, in the back of your head. And when you do finally do it, and you're gonna hate it when you do it because it's not gonna be fun to have to admit that I'm right. But when you do it, I want you to remember Mr. Hartgrave told you to. Please do that for me.
Are these Eternals going to be able to give the IW a run for their money?
Absolutely. Icarus and Cersei together in Arena are meant to shake up the status quo there.
So there are also callouts to Dark Dimension, and as we mentioned last week, Dark Dimension 5 is on the horizon. Are we expecting that these characters are going to have some value there?
Yes. They should be a really strong duo for any...
All right, here's the fucking problem. I forgot this. They have their own unique. Everybody, they're going to get their own unique item. You don't have any of it. You don't have any of it. You don't. So you don't have any of the unique items for either of them. They are literally going to be the hardest characters to take into Dark Dimensions because you don't have any of it in purple, you don't have any orange, and you don't have any in teal. You have none of it. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong about anything. I've never been wrong about anything in my entire life. You don't have anything. You don't have any of their unique. So good luck taking them into Dark Dimension. It will be the single hardest item to obtain. What you want to do now is don't open any more orange elites. Don't open any teal fucking gear orbs until their unique hits the game. Hold all that shit. Because you don't have it.
Dark Dimension team. The Dark Dimension callouts make them really great for anyone pushing their way through Dark Dimensions 1 through 4, and you will definitely want them in Dark Dimension 5.
Now, as I mentioned before, there are 100.
I mean, okay, there's like the truest thing that they've ever said. There, you have it confirmed just now. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I did. Dark Dimension 5 is totally going to suck without these two characters. Dark Dimension 5 is going to just fucking clap you so fucking hard if you don't have these two characters. It's not even worth going in without them. So just know that.
Eternals in the Marvel.
Know that when you're thinking about rushing in, okay, when you're thinking about rushing in Dark Dimension 5, know that you're going to need two uniques, the same unique, okay, for both. Think about that. You'll need double. So two of these things that you don't have, you will need to get two vital characters for a mode that you don't want to play.
Canon. Are we expecting to see more in the near future?
Well, we plan these two characters to be a duo,
Okay.
to really work well together and to be stand alone as a couple.
Yeah.
But there are lots of Eternals to expand to if we decide to go forward for a full team later. But right now,
There's my theory verified as well. So I don't think that we're going to get them soon. I think these are going to be dad bros, and we are going to get the rest of the team, and they will beat Infinity Watch. Like, they'll beat like baby Infinity Watch. So if you're fighting like a weak Infinity Watch, they'll win. But they're not really going to unseat Infinity Watch until January. So in January, they're finally going to get the rest of them, and then they will win proper. So no reason for total doom and gloom just yet. That's coming later. Right now, they're just going to be a power couple, and mainly designed to sell you Dark Dimension 5.
we just have them out there as a duo.
And then finally, when are we expecting that players can get their hands on these new Eternals?
They will both be unlocked.
No. How?
Sometime in our next.
But how? How will they be? I don't care when. I don't give a shit. I can assume when. Next month. But how, motherfucker, how?
Release version 5.8, which is coming very, very soon.
All right, can't wait. All right, Todd, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the breakdown on these characters. And a reminder.
Nah, chat. No, it's not that. He's not the evil face. He's the sad fucking face. This is just the developer. This isn't the guy that decides to do all the, FOMO dickery. He doesn't like actively try to sell gambling to children. That's Scopely. Scopely's the evil motherfuckers. This guy's just a, developer at Boundless. He's just trying to make things, he pushes the faders up. He's like, make them do this so they beat Infinity Watch. Make them do that so they beat Infinity Watch. He's like giving a goal. It's like, all right, you have to make the new team to beat Infinity Watch. Go. Here, make 2 characters now. We'll bring the rest of them out later. These should kind of fuck up Infinity Watch, and then we'll add more characters to it.
For the audience out there, if you haven't seen his interview with Reminax about Dormammu, go check that one out. Thanks for coming, Todd.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to get to the community spotlight, and geez, I'm just blown away at all of the creativity that we're going to highlight today. First, I want to highlight a direct message that I got via Discord from member, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this name, XXX Batman XXX, who sent me a photo of his custom Deathpool along with her proud papa Deadpool. These two are just absolutely beyond adorable, and I gotta
get my, I can't do it because he probably knows who I am, but I should get my kid to send him our custom Deathpool costumes. I bet we could make the next strike time with that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go subversive.
I think even the shut up and take my money meme does this one justice. Next, let's head on over to the official Facebook group. And if you haven't joined in yet, it is a lot of fun. Go check it out and join the group. Rick Young showed off his first 1 million power team of the Heroes for Hire. And it's one of the most intimidating things I have ever seen. Omega Red, you can't get here soon enough. Zach Hurst made some amazing infographic guides about the astonishing X-Men. All joking aside, there are so many awesome members of the community that create these infographics to help out newer players. I really just...
Like mine, Cerebro? Why don't you show this one? Show mine.
Have to give a sincere thank you, and you get a Cerebro salute. Sean Stelmashenko shared via meme form what most of us are actually thinking every single day. Now, considering that...
Because we're addicted. You see? Because we're addicted to a mobile video game. See, we ignore work and our wife, and we care about Alliance War, Raids, and Blitz because we're addicted to a mobile video. Isn't it funny, everybody? Isn't it funny how addicted we are to a mobile video game? Isn't it funny? Isn't that funny? Isn't that a fucking hoot? I find that fucking hilarious myself, that people are so fucking addicted to this game that they ignore their work and their wife. That's fucking hilarious. I think it's great. It fucking cracks me up. I just love it. It's great.
That I also work on the game and do those activities. I don't know, my brain just goes into some sort of paradoxical loop that I'm...
Would you stop claiming that you play the fucking game? Like, yeah, sure, you rub on your phone a little bit and the game is on while you do it, but you don't play the fucking game, dude. Not like the people that, like, are, like, trying to play the game free to play the game. Or, you know, trying to exist. I've already spent a lot of money and are now trying to enjoy the game. You don't play the game like that. You play the game like someone with unlimited cores who can do shit that we can't do, like auto raids. That's how you play the game. Like on the fucking test server where it doesn't fucking matter. You play the game in ways like you have fun. You can just go have fun in the game because you know that shit don't matter. Doesn't matter to you if you fall behind because you just have somebody give you some cores and just shoot up the fucking rank or whatever the fuck you do. You don't play the fucking game. You don't know what the game is like. So you can't empathize with the players that play the game because you don't start a new fucking account and go from day one like right now. You want to play the game? Start up a new account. And then you can say that you play the game. Start up a new fucking account. Check out the new player experience, which is something you people should do all the fucking time anyways, just to see if your product is still viable to new people coming in. And then start thinking about what kind of advice you give out when you give out advice in your fucking live streams and whatnot after you play the game as an actual person that would start playing the game right now.
Never going to be able to recover from. David James Wurtenberg shared photos of an amazing shrine of Marvel statues that he has, especially Wolverine and Weapon X. He's also apparently a stellar tattoo artist and has a shop in Anaheim, California. But I already checked and he's booked up for the next 8 months. Oh well, maybe someday I'll get that picture of Magneto tattooed on my thigh. And speaking of Weapon X, Dorkside Fitness over on Instagram shared this killer Weapon X cosplay that would make even Hugh Jackman blush. I don't even know what to say here. You win the internet, sir. Now let's head on over to the official Discord server and check out the fan art channel. This Venom sketch by Jedi Viking is simple yet elegant, proving that analog illustrations can be just as impressive as their digital counterparts. This Ghost Rider illustration by Mr. Pie is scorching hot. And I'm gonna have to make a formal request of the Discord moderators to make this an emoji 5 minutes ago. I want it. Artist Viz Loki is back with a rendition of an actual Marvel comic panel where Vision looks to be taking off a jacket or his suit. They say that art is supposed to make you feel something, and if that's true, Viz Loki does have me pondering a few different emotions when checking out his artwork. And finally, this painting of Rogue by Cywolf Z shows Anna Marie either about to relax after a hard day, or is about to sap some strength from the first person. As one of the most requested characters to be added to Marvel Strike Force, I've been talking with the development team about this like all the time, and I'm pushing really hard to get her in the game. In fact, hey Todd, come back here. Come help me out, buddy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a happy and safe Halloween.
She's just gonna cock tease Rogue to the community? Is that what you're gonna do? Really? They like literally do this like monthly. They tease fucking Rogue and Gambit like monthly. So now we're gonna do it in fucking video form? The actual fuck?
Be sure to take lots of pictures of your Marvel costumes and post them to the official Facebook group, and they might get shown on the next episode of Strike Time. It's a strange world out there, so be safe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them those custom Deathpool costumes. I think my kids are the only kids to have custom Deathpool costumes. Those are pretty fucking sweet. I think Cerebros needs to see that. Maybe I'll just send him dancing Deathpools. Can he handle dancing Deathpools? I'm gonna send him a video of my dancing Deathpools, and we'll see if we can get that up on. I'm gonna make him put Mr. Hartgrave content in his fucking Strike Time video. That'd be the shit. Make sure you like and subscribe for that. That'll be awesome. Oh boy. Okay, so that was a thing that we did. Oh man, I hate the fucking Strike Time videos. It's so fucking awful. Let's see what's going on in this game we call Marvel Strike Force. Oh no. Marvel Strike Force. What am I doing in here? I guess there's a war going on. Do people still do that? I have some attacks here. I don't care about those. Ah, get the fuck away from me. Yeah, I think that's all I have to do here is some more attacks. Let's go have a look at those. Watch a Zemo music video. That guy needs to go on tour. Oh, Darkest Dungeon 2 is the bomb. I love Darkest. We're going to be back doing Darkest Dungeon 2. Let me do this before everybody leaves. On Halloween, we are doing Darkest Dungeon 2 from 9 p.m. until midnight. So, come on back. Check this game out. Check out my channel. I put a shit ton of Darkest Dungeon 2 video content out. Check it out. It's awesome. It's a fun game. I do Let's Plays, y'all. I'm entertaining. I am. I honestly am. I had a good time playing with me. Wouldn't you like to play with me too? Okay, let's go back to war before I say anything weird. I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, awesome. You bought it? You bought it? That's cool. If you're going to go buy it, if you're going to go buy Darkest Dungeon 2, make sure you use my creator code, Mr. Hartgrave. I know for a fact people have bought the game. I checked my dashboard. It said people bought the game and they used your code. And I said, that's fucking amazing. Thank you so much. It's really, really cool. Thank you. That's awesome. You see, I like Epic Games. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people prefer Steam and they're pissed off that Epic Games exists for some reason. But I like Epic Games. I like Red Hook. I don't work for either of them. But I think it's cool that they have this. Okay, so if I talk about a game, and a lot of Epic Games are coming out. So there's Darkest Dungeon 2. There's a new AEW wrestling game by Jukes. And then there is the Marvel Midnight Suns are all going to be on Epic Games. And you can use my creator code on all of them, which is awesome. So I'm very excited about that. I think that's a lot of fun. That not only can I support that, like I have no way, like I cover this fucking shithole game, Marvel Strike Force. There's no fucking process to help me. I mean, yeah, they have that fucking Amazon coins bullshit, but I don't want to justify people buying shit through that. Like, I think the only way it helps me is if they showcase me in a Strike Time video, so I'm going to have to remember to do that. Yeah, Epic actually gives you free games. So it's awesome. And yeah, you can do both. You don't do one or the other. We're going to do AEW really soon. But let me still do I'll do a little more Marvel Strike Force content for all the Marvel Strike Force people who are in the room. I do appreciate that you all came here from Mobile Gamer and that you're all hanging out with me. I don't want to turn my back on my Marvel Strike Force Andes. You're all good people that hang out here and listen to me bitch and complain. I just can't do that content creator shit. Man, I can't do that. I can do reacts though. I'm happy doing that, and I'm happy complaining. That's the thing. People are like, "You're too negative." First off, that just like excited me. People calling me too negative is why I now have a series called Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force that I'm going to do weekly, because I'm like, you know what? I am negative, and I will continue to be negative, motherfucker. You cannot tell me not to be negative. I am allowed to be as negative as I want to. I can call this game all kinds of names and shit, and I can keep playing it. I don't have to quit. I'm allowed to be negative in life. No one has to be positive all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you have like a baby's brain? I don't understand people like this. I guess they just have like baby brains and don't understand that people are allowed to be negative sometimes. I mean, I could be negative all the fucking time. I mean, I'm not going to fucking like off myself or anything. I'm realistic. This is a fucked up game, and I'm going to talk about it like a fucked up game. I'm not going to talk about it like it's a good game. It's not. It's an addictive, predatory mobile game. It's what it is. I play it. I enjoy shitty things, and that's okay. Do I have to be happy that I enjoy shitty things? I don't think so. Maybe I enjoy not being happy. Who the fuck knows, man? To each their own. I let other people be happy all the time. It bugs me. I don't like to be around them, but sure, they can be happy all the time. I like it when my kids are happy all the time. That's nice. Children should be happy all the time. I'm not a children. I'm allowed to be as upset as I want to be. Motherfucker, it's my fucking YouTube channel. It's my Twitch stream. It's why there's like hundreds of people in my Twitch stream and like no people in other people's Twitch stream. If I didn't come out here and do something different, no one would give a shit. And I wouldn't give a shit. I would be bored. I would go watch someone else. I would go watch Valley a year ago. And yeah, there's no negativity in my Darkest Dungeons. I'm not like a fucking like ogre feeding off of, negative energy. I want to fucking beat this symbiotes to prove that I can. I'm so pissed that I didn't last time. Let me beat this first, though. I'm so mad about that. Salty about that. I mean, the game is designed to frustrate us. How the fuck would you not be upset? The game is designed to frustrate you. That's the game is made that way. And not in a fun way. Like Darkest Dungeon 2 is also made to be kind of frustrating, but like in a fun way. This game's designed to be frustrating in a way that makes you spend money. So yes, I'm upset. Yeah, I'm negative. Because I play this game and I'm honest about my thoughts and feelings about it. I mean, I could go the route where I just laugh that I make money off of it. That's kind of funny too. But I don't want to be a dick. That would be being a dick. I mean, just being honest that the game sucks. I don't know. I don't think I'm being an asshole by doing that. Ruining. I mean, I think this is really hard for some people to hear that the game sucks. They've invested so much money, time, and effort into something, and they don't enjoy things that suck. So they can't handle hearing it. It's like too real. It's too fucking real. It's like they don't want to hear that the game sucks because then they'll have to quit. If they let that sink in, they'll quit. And that's why people watch my content and they quit. And then they thank me because they realize that their life is better without playing the game. And it would be. At a certain point, it would be. It would be. I'd quit right now. If I wasn't making videos, I would quit. 100%. I'm done, man. New games are out and this shit is old. It's 4 years into this shit. I'd be done. But I still serve a purpose here. It's become something else for me. It's bigger than the game. I mean, what I do is I don't really give a shit when I play now. I find that I give very few fucks. Oh, okay. You prefer when I'm teaching, you like content on how to get better at the game. Sorry. You will literally have to go watch someone else. I don't care anymore. I'm not trying to get better at the game. What are you trying to win? Are you going to Dark Dimension 5 first? Good luck to you. Okay, I'm not going to help you get there. I'm not going to help one single fucking person get into Dark Dimension 5 faster than anyone else. It won't fucking happen here. At no point will that happen. I might teach you how to beat, I can teach you how to beat Brotherhood Doom on auto. Okay, that's how I can teach you how to do that. Other than that, it's all salt all the time. I don't give a fuck to do anything else. I can't feel good about it. But look, I'll teach you how to do this. You can put these characters together. I'm going to hit auto and win this. I can teach you how to take back your life. I just want you to teach me how to give them more money and shit. No, I will not teach anyone how to give them more money. I never really did, but look, if I get positive, I know I didn't want to put that fucking video out. I did not want to put that fucking video out, and I still don't want it out, and I will fucking delete it. Here, auto. Done. No, I want to fucking... I don't like that video. When I fucking say in that video I didn't want to put it out, now you're making me fucking regret it. You will never see another helpful video from me again, motherfucker. Rub that shit in my face. You know I didn't want to put that fucking video out. Because I don't want to do their fucking propaganda. I don't make hype videos. Or at least I try not to. You inadvertently make hype videos. Any video I make on Marvel Strike Force can be taken as me promoting Marvel Strike Force, which I can't do. I can't justify in my heart, in my fucking soul. I can't say that this is a game that someone should get into. All right, look. When we picked up this game 4 years ago, did we say, oh, here's something, here's a great game. Here's a great game I want to pick up. I want to pick up this game and I want to give this game 2 hours of my life every day. I want to give this game 2 hours of my life every day. I want to join Discord. What I really want to do is I really want to get on Discord and I really want to have 23 other people be on my ass to play the game even more hardcore. That's what I want. I want it peer pressured. I want to be peer pressured into playing a game even more than I'd ever want to play a video game before. That's what I want. When I buy this, oh, I want to give it $100 a month. This looks like a cool game. I want to pick this up. I want to give it $100 a month. No, we were entirely lied to. When we first installed this game, we were 100% fucking lied to. We got something different in the end than we had in the beginning. And they make it worse and worse every fucking month that goes by, and that has not changed for 4 years. So that's why I'm angry. That's why I don't want to promote this game. It used to be a fun game to talk about. Content creators didn't used to have to have a hole in their heart to cover this game. They used to be able to cover it honestly and tell you that it was fun. It's not fun anymore. There's nothing fun happening here. There might be fun for you to find somewhere. I might be able to help you find that fun. Like I'm doing right now. This is kind of fun. Taking someone's war team, which they work so fucking hard on, and then I'm just beating it on auto. I'm standing up here bitching on the internet while my team just crushes this fucking team. That's funny for me. But otherwise, no, this game's a piece of shit. The people that run it are a piece of shit. They don't listen to anybody. They don't fucking like you. They don't care about you. They won't help you. It's up to you to figure out how you can play this game and still have a life of your own. And it's fucking hard. It's a very hard balance to strike to be a Marvel Strike Force player and still have time for your friends and family and other things. You want me to help you get better at the game. Tell someone in your life what you do. Tell someone in your life about this game. Tell me you don't play in the fucking bathroom. Hide in the bathroom and play this game, and then tell me that you need a fucking strategy guide on how to get better at this game. You need to come out of the goddamn bathroom and tell the people in your life, in your real life, what you do for a fucking hobby and why you're in the bathroom for so fucking long, or under the goddamn covers with the lights on, or whatever when you're staying up late at night because you want to catch the final energy refresh, or waking up early in the fucking morning so you don't burn your fucking event currency. Or whatever the fuck whatever crazy shit you do that you don't tell people. Do that. You want me to help you get better at the game? Click on the link down below for the fucking free remote counseling session that you can get. And explain to them how you're not addicted to the fucking game. Because they know what video game addiction is. Christ, the only people left playing this game are addicts. I'm talking to a room of 153 addicts right now. We're all video game addicts right now. This is not healthy. This game isn't fun. There are literally like thousands, tens of thousands of games that are more fun than this game. They exist right now. I could be playing them right now. You could be watching that right now. But instead, we're playing this game because we have sunk cost fallacy, because we have fear of missing out, because maybe we're just really huge Marvel, fanboys. And we want to get the new shiny Marvel fucking toys, but like new shiny Marvel games are coming out that are going to be better than this shit. And this shit ain't going to last forever. I mean, there's going to be a rude awakening one day when they pull the plug on this shit. And then all that sunk cost fallacy and all that time you spent, man, you're going to be coming out of a fucking airlock in a couple of years. And you're going to be like, man, where'd all that time with my family go? Where'd all that time with my kids go? Where'd all that time went where I could have been, bettering my life? Because what you're doing is you are feeding an addiction and you're having to fight. And you might be like, Mr. Hartgrave, I don't spend on this game. I'm not addicted to it. That doesn't mean you're not addicted to it. That means that your willpower is being drained by this game daily. When you don't buy offers, when you don't do all the things that you say that you don't do to claim that you're not addicted, well, that is draining your willpower. So if you're trying to do other things in your life that require willpower, like maybe get that promotion or lose that weight or be a better husband, be a better father, or whatever it is that requires you more willpower, this game drains it. This game makes you a worse person, most likely. So no, I will not fucking make content creator style videos about how to get better at this game anymore. They've already killed most of that for me anyways. The only way to get better at this game is just fucking spend money on it. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no secret fucking tricks. It's hoard everything. Hoard everything and don't care as much. The only way you can win at this game is to not care as much. So that's my whole drive right now, is trying to convince people to care less about this game. Try to act like this isn't a fucking job. Oh, we'll get our Winter Soldier shards. Isn't that awesome? Get all of our daily shit. Collect our amazing basic orb here with our Hella shard in it. Oh, that's going to help me out so much. I'm telling you, that Hella shard, that's what did it for me right there. I don't end on high notes. I end on low notes. In singing and in Twitch streams. If you wanted me to end in a high note, I would have ended a while ago. I'll be back though. I stream more now. Yeah. Mr. Hartgrave goes until he can't go anymore. He gives until he has no more left to give. We come in hot. Thank you. Hail Boba Troopa, thank you for the subscription. We did great tonight on subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We are trying to carry on. It is difficult to switch gears from what I was doing to what we're gonna do. But we're gonna try. I tell you, I said it before when I first started, and I'll still say it now. This is something I honestly thought that I would quit very fast. I figured I would come out, I would try it, it would fail, and I wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it again. However, I came out, I was received very well. I had wonderful support. I still do. Even when I'm turning away from Marvel Strike Force, people are still supporting the things that I'm doing. And it's incredible to see it happen. Everyone on Patreon, everyone subscribing here, everyone watching the videos, even when it's something you don't even think you'll enjoy, and then even telling me that you've enjoyed it, if that's actually true. Bless you. Thank you. The comments, the things that people are saying, they really do help. I do appreciate getting that in. The positive and the negative. I appreciate those negative motherfuckers too. I don't mind. You want to come on my shit and talk crap on me, that's fine. That fuels me on in different ways. I'll take whatever I can get. I think that the worst response is no response. So I do appreciate people still responding to what we're putting out. Yeah, we'll try to get Genome on here. I'm gonna, after I jump off here, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll shoot Genome a note, and maybe you can edit that up again. I do miss working with them. All right, and that means I'll have 2 fucking Marvel Strike Force videos, but I think I can bear it. I think it'll be okay. I have like 1 million Darkest Dungeon 2 videos now. Oh boy. Sam, here we go. Let's do our Sam. Let's roll for Sam. No Sam. We're not doing that bad on Sam. 71 out of 130. I think we'll get Omega Red. I did not get the fucking computer. That's another reason why I've been holding off on Genome, is that I didn't get the money from Raid yet. So I'm like, I don't want to keep making him do stuff, and I haven't like really paid him. I bought him some green screens, but I want the Raid money to come in, and I want to do something nice for him, because he helped me out a lot at the start. I mean, I think everything was doing better because of his input. I mean, I just enjoyed it. I tried to help him out as much as I could to try to drive people over to his content. If you haven't checked out Genome's channel, do that. He's still making Marvel Strike Force videos. He makes different kinds, though. I like what he does. All right, we're going to donate because, yeah, I don't want to upset anybody. And there's a war attack. There's probably some raid shit. You know what? I'm not worried about it. It's fine. All right. Let's shut this down for the night. Oh, good. Genome has a new video out today. Awesome. Awesome. He's a good guy. I like Genome a lot. Darkest Dungeon. It's a game that is better than Marvel Strike Force. Trust me. It is. It's designed to be. It's designed to be fun. And I'm playing it on October 31st from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until midnight. And various other times on Twitch TV /Mr. Hargrave. You'll see it on the channel. Check it out. Who knows? You might enjoy seeing me happy-ish. As happy as I get. Thank you so much for watching this video, for liking and subscribing, for being a gravedigger. Because I know if you're not a gravedigger, you're not here right now. And if you're here right now at the end of the video watching this, and you haven't liked or subscribed and ring the bell, please do so now, because you are one of the few. You are one of the proud. And I know that you will keep digging. Have a great night. We'll see you again real soon. Grave diggers, rise up.